Hey y'all, welcome to another Taste Challenge Tuesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. This week I've got something special for y'all. I've got a couple of brews that are Belgian brews. Alright, so the first one is Duvel Belgian Golden Ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume. And we're going to challenge that against a Chimay with a strong blonde ale, 10% alcohol by volume. Let's see. Spider, get off me, dude. Spiders. So the Chimay is actually brewed in Belgium. At the Scourmont Abbey. It's brewed specifically by monks at the Scourmont Abbey there in Belgium. And I don't know where this is brewed. Boy, writing small, dadgum. This one is Moorgot. Pours, P-U-U-R-S, Pours, Belgium. Alright, anyway, two delicious Belgian brews. I love both of these brews, y'all. It's been a while since I've had a Duvel or the Chimay. Now this Chimay here, usually you can get Chimay in, you've got the blue bottle, or the blue label, red label, gold label, and white label. This is something I found in a 4-pack by itself. Previously I've purchased the Chimays in a 4-pack of the 4 different kinds. I found this one a standalone, and I wanted to try it. This one's called Sensicante, I think is the way you pronounce this one. Chimay Sensicante, strong blonde ale. Alright, anyway, enough of all that. We're going to do a taste challenge between these two Belgian brews. The last time I opened a Duvel, it kind of spewed on me a little bit, so I'm kind of expecting that. I've got a piece of blue tape on the bottom of the Duvel. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'm going to try not to pour too much head on it, but it may spew anyway. Give me a little hiss. Yeah, it's not going to spew, I don't think. Alright. Alright, so on the top of the bottle cap on this Duvel, it says Belgian Strong Blonde. Okay? That's what it says. So we're going to see what this looks like. Try to pour it soft because I really can't appreciate a head doing a blind taste test. And I don't really want to overly whiff them either. It might give away which brew is what. Man, look at that. It's beautiful going down in there. Y'all, some of y'all may pour your beer like this on a regular basis. I don't. I do not like to soft pour my beer. But I have reviewed both of these beers before. And man, I pouring that soft, it still got a head on it. Look at that. Man, just bubbles floating up through there. Still got a little bit down in there. I love both of these brews. These are delicious brews. I'm going to give this one a swish. Right now, it's pretty and bright. Maybe just a tad of haze, and I'm going to, when I give this swish here, this Duvel is bottle conditioned, so I'm expecting a little sediment to be in the bottom of it. Cloud that up just a little. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Duvel Belgian Golden Ale, bottle conditioned, 8.5% ABV. All right. And then now for the Chimay. Chimay, I don't have anything on the bottom of it. Got a blue piece of tape on the Duvel. that soft. So both of these are Belgian golden ales, Belgian blondes, however you want to say it. And the Duvel I've had twice before. The Chimay I've only had this once before. And see, even with pouring it soft, it's getting a little head on it. And that one's got stuff down the bottom of it too. It's pretty bright. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to get some of that sediment down in there. Let's give it a good swish. Give it a good swish. Now this stuff is 10% ABV. Swish it around in there. Bubbles just floating up through there like nobody's business. And that'll cloud that up real nice like. Alright. And even though I poured them soft, they still both got heads on them pretty good. Got pretty good heads on them. Alright. Chimay 150 strong blonde ale. Duvel Belgian golden ale. Bottle conditioned. Alright. So, looking at the brews, it looks like the Chimay is just a shade darker. Just a little bit from looking at them. This one looks just a little bit lighter in color. And man, the bubbles are just going crazy in these things. Y'all can't see it on the camera, but man, from back here, bubbles are going crazy. I can see quite a bit of light through this one. This one is almost, I mean, it's translucent, but I can't see anything through it at all. I can see just a little bit through this one. Just a little bit. But this one I cannot. Alright? And that has to do with that sediment that was on the bottom of these things. I don't know if this one is bottle conditioned or not. Yes, this one is fermented in the bottle as well. Okay, so they're both bottle fermented, bottle conditioned. Get back, stupid flies. We can get in my beer. The cool thing about the Chimay is a percentage of their proceeds actually goes to help people. It's donated to help folks. It says the majority of the profit is intended for social aid. So it goes to help people, which is cool. Spider, I just got rid of you. Dadgummit. One just like you. Spider crawling on me. Alright, so now we're going to swap them around and see what we think. Here we go. Fast forward time. Alright, we're going to stop right there. Alright, I've got myself confused. I don't know which one is which. I've got them swapped around. The tape is on the bottom of the Duvel. So I'm going to wrap my hands around these mugs here. And I honestly don't believe I'll be able to tell which one is which. But I should be able to pick out which one I like better. Alright, so here we go. I hope a bug didn't fall in my beer while I was swapping them around. Oh man. Wow. That's delicious. Wow. Alright. I didn't think I'd be able to tell the difference in them, but I think I can. And I could be wrong. I usually am when I do this, but I'm going to say that this is the Chimay, and I'm going to say that this is the Duvel. The reason I say that is the all the Chimays that I've had, their carbonation is just out of this world. They've got great carbonation in their brew. And when I took a sip of this one, it had those little bitty carbonation bubbles, just tickled your taste buds when you take a sip of it. Bunch of little bitty carbonation bubbles. There's something crawling on me again, dadgummit. Little carbonation bubbles, man, just covered up in them. This one's not so much. Both of them delicious. This one, I believe, is the Duvel because it's got almost a light clove, just very light, very subtle clove flavor in the brew. That I typically associate with a Belgian style ale, that little hint of clove flavor. Which do I prefer? Flavor-wise. Flavor-wise, I would choose this one. It is lacking that little hint of clove. Not that the clove is bad or overpowering. It's very subtle, but I tend to prefer this one over this one, and I attribute it to that the clove flavor. Just very subtle, but it's detectable. This one does not have that, and those damn little carbonation bubbles, man, just tear your mouth up. And not in a bad way. I mean, it's just, the carbonation just bursts in your mouth with this stuff. This one here, it's really delicious. Alright, so I've made my choices. I've picked one, what I think they are, so I'm going to put my glasses on, open my eyes now, and see what we got. Alright, let's see. This is the one I prefer. This I get it wrong. I get it wrong every damn time. I get it wrong. I don't understand it, man. This is the Duvel, and I actually prefer the flavor of the Duvel over the Chimay. I'll be dadgum. I can't believe it, y'all. Every time, man, I get it wrong. And that's what's fun about doing these blindly. I mean, because you just don't know. But this here, the Chimay usually, the Chimays I've had in the past, all the blue label, red label, the gold and white, even these, when you take a sip of it, man, they have got two little fine bubbles in them. This one does not have it as much. But this one does. Alright. Duvel wins, y'all. Duvel wins. Better flavor to me. Just the hint of clove and the not as much carbonation in the body of it. Still delicious. It's still good brew. I definitely ain't gonna pour it out, but flavor wise I prefer this one, the Duvel. And it's the Duvel is actually 1.5% ABV less than the Chimay. 8.5, 10%. I prefer the 8.5. Flavor's better. It just is. Alright, y'all, that's been another Taste Challenge Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow for a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. I don't have any Wayne Island brews. I'm waiting on the next shipment. He sent me a message the other day that he's going to ship me a beer that that I hadn't been able to find around here. So I'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Take care. And thank you to the American worker. Appreciate what y'all do. Thank you for working hard to provide for yourselves and your families and paying your own way. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters.